Namaste, everyone. So we're going to do some yoga if you don't feel like doing yoga. So go ahead and lay on the floor. Start to breathe. You might have one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest or wherever's comfortable. Just start to notice where the breath is in the body. And when you're ready, let's hug in your right knee and move it around and just bring your foot towards the ceiling. You can grab your big toe, you can grab behind the leg, whatever works for you. We're just going to start to get a nice little stretch in the hamstring. Go ahead and take a hold of the foot or the leg with the left hand and let's just twist it over to the left. You can bend your knee if you like. You can reach out with your right arm and gaze to the right. Right elbow could be bent if that feels nice. Inhale, take the knee back to center, and let's just do some circles in both directions with the leg. Go ahead and stretch it back out. And we'll just take an inhale to hug the left knee in for a moment. And then we'll extend that left leg up to the ceiling. Maybe you are, again, grabbing your big toe. You can always grab a strap and loop it around your foot if you like that. But whatever lets you still breathe fully. And then we're going to take that left leg over to the right. Again, your leg could be straight, it could be bent. Maybe you have a couple little pops and cracks, a little self-chiropractic. That's okay. And on an in-breath, we'll take the leg back to center. And again, we're just going to roll it around in the hip socket in each direction. And then we'll stretch out that left leg. Let's take that two-way stretch. So go ahead, reach your arms overhead and exhale as you draw your knees in. And we'll just roll a little bit. Then we'll plant the feet on the floor right in front of the hips. And we'll take a little bridge pose. So inhale, lift the hips. You might grab a hold of your hands behind your back, or you can reach towards your heels. And just try to stay long through the back of the neck, through the spine. And exhale, we'll lower the hips back down. You might want to take a little windshield wipers with your legs here, with your knees. And then we'll take your left foot, place it on the right thigh, and then you can grab behind your right thigh or the front of the right shin. So just getting a little hip stretch. You can even grab behind the left leg. Just pull your foot inch in as close to your chest as you need to. And you can press your left knee towards the front of the mat if you need just a little bit more. And go ahead and flex that left foot to create some support for the knee if you have any issues there. And then we'll just set the foot back down. Again, you can windshield wiper. We're just going to take the other side. So planting your right ankle on the top of the left thigh. And again, you can take a bind with the left leg or shin. Or just go ahead and grab that right shin and grab it and drag it towards your chest if that is appropriate, and all the other little modifications. So this is where some people eventually would, if you just feel like playing around, you could try to bring your foot behind the head, but we're not getting fancy. We're just doing something that feels like a good stretch for you. And then we'll just release that right foot down. And again, sway your knees from side to side. Maybe you want to pick up the feet and do some big circles. That'll just release the lower back. And we're just going to go ahead and rock and roll up to a seat. All right, Baddha Konasana. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. You can sit tall. And as you exhale, you can either hold the feet or you can reach your hands out in front of you to get a little bit more stretch on the back of the shoulders. You could gaze between the thumbs, or you can go ahead and get a little relaxation, and you can drop the head here if that feels appropriate for your spine today. You don't want to have any pulling at the lower back or anything that's going to make you want to tense up. And then we'll inhale, just walk the hands back towards you and take them behind the hips. And yeah, let's just inhale, stretching up through the chest. You may or may not drop the head back, depending on how your neck feels. Just try to draw the shoulder blades towards each other. And feel what's going on in the heart center. On an inhale, let's gently take the head back up. You can just cross the ankles however is comfortable. Inhale, left arm lifts, and exhale, let's go over to the side. So as usual, it might be easier for your neck if you gaze down. You can be neutral. You could gaze up. Inhale, come back to center, change arms. And exhale, we'll go over to the other side. So just do as much or as little as you need to. Inhale, we'll lift both arms up to center. And exhale, let's take it to a little twist over to your right. So do try to keep your chin parallel with the ground. Usually we want to get a little weird here in the back of the neck, so let's not. Inhale to center, and yeah, let's just exhale over to the other side. So try not to slump into the lower back either. Inhale back up to center. And exhale, let's bring the hands down, and we're just going to point the knees up. We'll just take it into a little boat pose here, little Navasana. You can bring your hands behind you or grab behind the thighs. If you're feeling feisty, go ahead and reach the arms forward. And your knees can stay bent, or you can stretch them out. And exhale, let's bring the feet down, and we're just going to take a little hug around the shins. And you can drop your head here, again, if it feels okay for your neck. Then you might get a little stretch on the upper back while we're here. So we got our 6 directions of a healthy spine. Back, forth, side, side, twist, to the left and to the right. Keep the breath nice and long. And inhale, we'll lift the head up. And once again, you can cross the legs if you like. Take an inhale to send the chest forward. You can gaze up. And exhale, round the spine. So a little seated cat-cow. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, round, tuck the chin. And then we're going to come to neutral. And you can exhale, relax your right ear towards the right shoulder. Okay, nice little neck stretch. Inhale to center. And we'll just exhale gently over to the other side. And most importantly, make sure you're still breathing nice and long and deep. And we'll inhale to neutral and go ahead and move your arms and shoulders around a little bit. And we're just going to take the hands to heart center. Feel your heart lifting into your hands. Spine is tall. Crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling. Notice how you feel. You can bring your hands into your lap. Maybe one hand rests in the other. Let's take the hands back to heart center. Namaste.